Hey, what's up guys and girls? This is the STONER Stratocaster built by Vox Humana. And Vox Humana are luthiers in Vlaardingen. That's a suburb of Rotterdam, very close to where I live, and I've been a customer of theirs for years. And the STONER series of guitars, as well as their Growler series of basses, are their more affordable line of instruments. And this, in my humble JJ opinion, can easily match or even better an American standard Fender Stratocaster. Really, I believe so. And that is due to perfect craftsmanship. This has an Allparts body in a beautiful two-tone sunburst, which is very 50s. It has aged pickguard and pickup rings, knobs, and everything is matching. It also has an Allparts maple neck with a rosewood fingerboard, some vintage tuners on there. It has a tusk nut, and especially that, which is a self-lubricating nut, and a tusk string guide. The combination with this Wilkinson tremolo is beautiful, and especially when you have it set up by the guys at Vox Humana. I have all my setups done there. It's perfect, it's impeccable. They're still perfectly in tune, and this has Alnico pickups. So if you're a critic, you're probably thinking, well, these are Allparts, an Allparts neck and an Allparts body. Not the greatest pickups in the world, but how is this any different to a parts caster that I would build myself? Well, I'll tell you what. Right here, for instance, I have a stock Allparts, let me show this camera, a stock Allparts neck. Here's your proof. There you go. It says Allparts licensed by Fender. This has a regular truss rod, maple neck, rosewood fingerboard, but these frets, these jumbo frets, 22 jumbo frets, same as on the STONER Strat, they haven't been polished. There's nothing done to the fingerboard. It's just a bare bones neck. But if you take a close look at the STONER Strat's neck, there's really a lot of work that has gone into this. It feels there's no rough edges. The frets are perfectly polished, balanced. This has, I think, a 12-inch radius, so really flat for easy playing, especially higher up on the neck. And the workmanship on this thing is terrific. And the coolest thing about the STONER series of guitars, this is just a bare bones STONER Strat, but if you want some Kinmans in it, or like better quality pickups, you can, before you buy it, you can say, well, I want these Kinman pickups in it, or I want a different, like a Goto super vintage trem on it or anything. Of course, you're going to pay some more, but they will gladly customize your instrument even after you've bought it. So if after a year or so you decide that you want better pickups, they will install it and they will take back the original pickups. You could also opt to have a Vox Humana CarbonTech neck installed on this, which inside the truss rod cavity, it's filled up with graphite, so it's going to remain set up a lot longer and a lot better, and it will feel and sound really solid. So really, this proves that, of course, the Allparts bodies, they're great woods, but still it is the human touch that finishes up an instrument like this, and I totally love it. I've used it in a couple of videos, this particular Stratocaster, and as you guys know if you're familiar with my videos, I'm more of a telly kind of guy, but I love this particular Strat, and so does everybody who's come over, to buy some gear or just chat and stuff like that. And I have them play this Stratocaster, and I think it plays terrific and it sounds great. By the way, for the purposes of this demo, I'm playing through a Tone King Falcon amplifier, a 12-watt tube amp, going into the high input on the Tweed channel with the volume just at 9 o'clock. with the attenuator turned down a little bit and close micing it with a Sennheiser E906. And as always, I'm rocking toaster cables. There's one more thing about this guitar that I haven't talked about yet. On a regular Fender Stratocaster, you have a 5-way switch. So you have just the neck pickup. Then you have these two pickups for that Mark Knopfler tone. Middle pickup. You have these two pickups together out of phase. And you have the back pickup, the lead pick. And on a Stratocaster, of course, you have the volume control and 2 tone controls, and the back pickup on an original Fender Strat doesn't have a tone control. It's treble all the way up, all right? But this second tone control is one of their pots of doom. And mind you, this is what it does. When I'm set to the bridge pickup, I can actually turn up this pot of doom, which is basically is a series mod, turn it up just a little bit to blend in some of the neck pickup to that bridge pickup. So it's going to give you more bass, more mid, and slightly more output. And best of all, it's also hum canceling, right? So here's just a regular bridge pickup, just a hair. Back. So that's great for solos or simply fattening up your sound without the horrible sight of a humbucker installed on a Stratocaster, which makes it look really ugly in my opinion. So no cosmetic changes, but still you get a humbucking tone, which is very, very quiet, and it's also going to give you a lot more oomph. Like that. And now I'll just let you hear some dirty sounds. Here's the pot of doom. So there you have it, a quick look at the Stoner Stratocaster by Vox Humana. Go to voxhumana.nl for more information. Signing off, JJ.